Well, everyone, it is Thursday, February the 6th, 2025. I'm Doug. It's time once again to play some Wordle. Ray Shytown writes in, I can't believe I ate the whole thing, is a quote. I'm not sure if that's something I said on a previous episode. Is it a movie quote? Let me know in the comments. Give me a refresher. Honestly, I don't remember. I'm a little ashamed if I should have. I apologize. But how about thing as a starting word? That, my friend, we can agree on. Thing is a good starting word, and we're going to go with it today. Let's see what happens when we start with thing. All right, we haven't had the greatest luck this week with our starting words, by and large, but we do have an I out of position, so I'll take it. Now, we could. I'm not going to because I don't generally want to use audio more than once a week is a second guess, although it would be very interesting in this spot, but I will refrain from doing that because I think that takes some of the fun out of it when I'm always doing exactly the same thing. The thought crossed my mind, but we won't. Now we have a lot of other vowels, obviously A, E, O, and U are potential, but I feel like I want to kind of get a better sense of that letter I. So you don't typically see the I at the beginning and the end, so it's most likely going to be in the second or the fourth spot. If I was really going to be crazy, I'd do something like mimic to lock down the I, but that's like almost burning a guess, just trying to be funny. And not that I don't take this seriously. I mean, I do, but I feel like I might. That's the kind of thing that I might regret. Oh, well, no. You can't do digit. We tested G and T. Forget it. Never mind. So let's see. What can I do here? R-I. You put the R in the I. Riser is interesting, but it's two R's. I would prefer not to do that. I think the problem I'm having here. Boy, it's a weird little sticky point here that I find myself with. There's like too much. I have like too much to consider, right? So that's where my kind of like my little brain crash situation is here. Pivot doesn't work because of the T. God, do I just even though it's not optimal at all, do I just put riser in here to try and lock down the I? Maybe. I might regret this, and this is definitely suboptimal, but just because my brain seems to be crashed here, maybe it's a good thing. We're going to go with riser next. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word riser? No, it's not. Oh, and it didn't get the I either, which means it's probably in the fourth spot. R, S, and E evaluated, though. I mean, that's not the worst thing that's happened ever. So, boy. And again, the world is our oyster for all the other things that we can do here. But, ooh, that kind of like, that's a little tricky to play with. Avoid? Oh, oh, wow, that is interesting, isn't it? That's interesting. Like, I should have avoided this situation. See, that will, of the 3 remaining classic files, test 2 of them. I was getting a little borderline frustrated. Now I feel really good about avoid. I got to tell you. I feel like we're going to make some progress. This could be the answer too. That's the thing. We've had some very good third guess luck. Let's see if that's going to continue. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word avoid? No, it's not. But all right. Okay. Interesting situation here. We have finally figured out that there's at least one I, and it is in the fourth spot. I suppose the possibility exists that there's an I in the first spot. Not sure how I feel about that. I don't think we're dealing with something with QU something I. No, I don't think that's a possibility. The U could be a possibility. The Y could be a possibility here, too. Ooh, boy. What 3 letters go in front of the I here, right? I think that's the Bruin. I think I want to look at the U in front of the I here, right? Fluid, no. Bruin, no. What would be something you could put? Can't be equip. We tested the E. The problem here is what goes after the UI in this hypothetical. And that's where I come up empty. I don't see anything that fits. So then let's look at the U in the second spot. This is very tricky. Pupil. Pupil is interesting, isn't it? Oh, that's a very interesting spot. Pupil. Wow, that is interesting. It can't be tulip because we tested the T. I like the U and the I here, and I think what I want to feel good about is, see, it's pupil if I can't rationalize any other letter between the U and the I. UCI, don't think so. UMI, don't think so. ULI, everything's pointing me to pupil here. Oops, I'm going to type that correctly. Things that are good about this. We're going to know about a U. And P and L are not the worst things to look at here. That P makes a lot of sense in these types of combinations, the letter P. We still have 2 guesses left after this. But the more I look at this, the more I like pupil. So just like a few days ago, the nervousness factor is way up there right now, but I think I have to go with pupil here. So let's find out. Is the answer today's puzzle the word pupil? Yes, it is. Ooh, second time this week. I got a little nervous because if it wasn't pupil, I didn't have a game plan. I said this last week in a puzzle. Like, if that wasn't it, I had nothing. I wasn't sure what I was going to do next. So, all right, we did not come to that. We got it through. So, very exciting stuff. Curious to see how you did in the comments. Sharing each other's solves is part of the fun here. If you haven't checked into the comment section, give it a go. It's a lot of fun. Very cool community here. Well, folks, speaking of community, one of the things we like to do on Fridays is Fearless Friday. So here's the thing. We're going to do something that you might not think would be a typical Fearless Friday word, but green. It's going to test a double E. And, you know, this could cause us a little bit of some trouble here. Because it sets on us a very specific position. So we're going to start with green for Fearless Friday. I think it'll be interesting. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for some more Wordle.